Hey guys, welcome to Kiss My Badge for the fans, by the fans, covering the most watched league in the world. And shout out to our content partner,
yes.
Matchday Affairs. That's the common word this season, unpredictable.
Still a hectic season. Hectic schedule. Unpredictable season. Like you say, 7 teams have been at the top.
Yes.
For the past 18 games.
7 teams at the top of your head. For fans, can you name all the 7 teams? Most likely, those who have been following can lah.
Yeah.
But teams like Aston Villa, Leicester City, who has recently topped.
Yeah. Spurs,
Liverpool, Man U, City of course.
Yeah. Manchester City haven't.
City haven't Oh, okay.
City haven't. They are slowly climbing up.
Yeah. And they have 1 game in hand still. We'll talk about that.
So let's go straight to the league table.
Yeah.
For the top 5
teams,
right? Man United still top after winning Fulham 2-1. Pogba performing again. So they are 40 points after playing 19 games.
Yep.
Second,
I think.
Yep. Second is Manchester City, 18 games played, 38 points. So they can be top for the first time in the season.
Yes, man.
Yep.
They will be like
play that 1 game in hand.
8 teams will be
8
top
teams. Yeah. Correct. Third is Leicester, 19 games played, 38 points.
Leicester.
They won Chelsea.
Who's
Chelsea?
We'll talk about Chelsea maybe a bit later. Just mention it because they are out of the top 5 or top 6, right?
Have to mention.
Just mention a bit because this is the most roughed up team in the league.
Roughed up. Most spending team in the league. But yet, doesn't click.
Yeah, the quality of the players is like world class, But the team is not world class.
Yes.
I don't know.
Hope they will surprise us.
Yep.
But I think the only thing surprising will be Lampard being fired.
Not surprising.
Not surprising. Oh, not surprising.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just that when.
Yeah, it's a matter
of when. Fourth, then comes Liverpool, 80 games played, 34 points.
Yep.
So that's 6 points behind Manchester United. But this is being recorded before their 4 a.m.
Our 4 a.m. game. Yep.
Against
Burnley. We'll be playing Burnley. So if we win, we are still 4th. If we win, we still 4th. Okay. Hey, no difference. Okay.
No difference. Okay.
Number 5.
Spurs. Why must I say it? Spurs.
Because I know you don't want to say. Number 5.
Spurs, 18 games played, 33 points.
Yeah. Special mention to also Everton and West Ham because they are only 1 point away from Spurs, especially Everton that have 2 games in hand, 17 games only.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they're 32. So if they win the next 2 games, right, they can actually go third or second.
Nice,
they can jump the way.
nice.
So this is power, man.
It's still a fight. It's still a 7-horse race.
Yes.
I'm actually not happy with the handball rule. That's the first thing I want to talk about.
We mentioned
among all
before,
the things that we want, besides the dull Liverpool, overhyped Liverpool Manchester United game, the one thing that I want to talk about is the handball rule.
Handball rule.
As you all know, when the league started, as long as the ball touches the hand, it becomes a handball.
Yeah.
And many penalties were awarded.
Yes.
In the league. Right? Halfway through, they changed it. So that what happens is that now if the ball hit the hand but the hand is in its natural state, that means it's not intentionally blocking, it's no longer a handball.
No,
I think it's unfair.
natural state. I think for the first part also they still mention, but now they are a bit more lenient in the natural state. More lenient in the natural
it's
state.
obvious, right?
Yeah.
It's obvious. The first few games, at least 10 games.
Yes,
or
correct.
at least 13 games.
Yes, exactly.
They were just giving out penalties
right?
as long as the ball hits the hand.
Almost every week we got a penalty.
Yeah,
because
isn't
of
that
handball.
unfair? Isn't that unfair to the teams that are at the receiving end? And now they change it. And recently there was a handball for Spurs, I think. And of course, with the new rule, they were lenient. They didn't give the penalty. That affects games. That affects results.
That's the fact result.
That's the difference between 3 points and 0 points.
Yeah, sometimes yes.
So, I mean, I can understand why they introduce it. Because it's really bad. It's a really bad rule, guys.
Yes, that means they started They started off with a mistake, but
They
they made
started off-
another mistake by cancelling it halfway through the season.
I feel it's unfair.
They should have continued first, admit, which they most likely won't admit,
Yeah.
and just change the rule after this season is over.
Correct.
Right. Revert back to the old, not old rule lah. Slightly reverse back that rule lah.
Yeah.
Instead of like
I
the
mean, in a
handball.
way, they are brave enough to change it to rectify a mistake.
Yeah.
But I feel it's unfair for those teams that have already been affected.
Yeah, correct. That's why.
Through that rule, they concede so many penalties, right, because of that. So
We thought that last season with the VAR, right, there's a lot of controversies. This season has a lot more controversies compared to last season.
To be fair, VAR is better now.
Yeah, VAR is better. That's why I said also. VAR is better.
Even
but
the referee
officials,
taking care of the VAR a bit better. They are more experienced.
yeah, a bit more experienced, but still making a lot of stupid mistakes lah. Yeah, some controversy regarding the game played yesterday, which is the Manchester City and Aston Villa. I think you go and watch on YouTube.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
It was a header from midfield.
Yes.
By De Bruyne towards Aston Villa's side.
Mings.
Yep, Mings chested the ball, but he was stolen. The ball was stolen from him.
Yes.
By
Rodri,
who was coming from an offside position.
Yes. So when he actually chested the ball, Rodrigo, is it? Yeah. He was on offside position.
Rodri.
He was on offside position, and then he actually stole the ball, and then he passed to Silva, and Silva scored. So a lot of the pundits and even people on Twitter were exclaiming that it's supposed to be offside because he actually interfered play.
My point is that because the defender chested the ball, it nullifies the offside.
Yes, and that's what they say about the rule. Also, that's what they mentioned why Rodri was actually in play because once he chested the ball, it's considered in play already, and that guy is not interfering.
Yeah.
It actually resets the play. So even the guy offside also is not resetting. It's not offside already.
I mean, to me, it's exciting to argue this kind of grey areas. Once in a while, this kind of thing happens.
Yeah,
this kind of thing happens.
if possible, let's say lah.
But it's exciting to talk about it, right?
Yep. Let us know in the comment section what you feel about that particular goal, whether it stands or not. What's whether there's any improvement in terms of VAR and all that lah. So hectic the season now. So
we'll give you the information.
Yes, correct. So there are actually, until the end of this month, there are actually 3 notable games. Some are happening in the next few days, and some will be happening like end of the month.
Correct.
Okay.
So the schedule is so packed that it's happening.
It's so packed.
The games are happening on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, during the weekdays, and on the weekends as well.
Yeah.
So,
correct.
but we have selected at least 3 games that for you to look out for within the next 2 weeks, at least the month of January.
At least the month of January. So of course, the first game is actually Everton versus Leicester, which we will be mentioning later, happening soon. And then of course, Spurs will be hosting Liverpool. That's the big one. Probably, I'm not saying that's big because why? Because Spurs is actually at 5th place, Liverpool is at 4th place, but it could play into the stretch going into the end of the season. And the last one is Arsenal hosting Manchester United at the Emirates. That's 31st of January. So these are the 3 most exciting games that we can expect coming up until end of the season lah.
Correct.
At the end of the month.
The last time Arsenal played Manchester United, Arsenal won.
Yeah. But Manchester,
Followed by many losses.
but Manchester United at that point of time, I think it was like 8th place. I think,
Yes.
right?
I think so.
So 8th or 7th place like that.
Yeah.
Now they are top.
They
It's
did,
like a
they did
different,
win the
different.
last 4 games. I mean, 3 wins and 1 draw with Liverpool. They won Burnley, Aston Villa, and Wolves. So very hard teams they won. And it's a dry match against Liverpool. They had their chances.
Yeah.
Alisson was the man of the match.
Yes,
Let's
man.
talk about that.
Let's talk
right?
about that. This match. Everybody was hyping this. Match of the season, top of the table clash. Number 1 versus number 2. Blah, 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 blah.
They didn't share points. Not even 1 goal.
Yes, man.
We did live screening somewhere.
Yeah, man. I think we were bantering each other so much that we were not really talking about game.
Yes.
There was not much things to note.
But there were chances.
There were
It's just
chances,
that it's not that exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But fair result, 0-0. It's fine. And Alisson was in super form.
Alisson was in super form.
I think Alisson saved you guys.
I think probably this one I touch by heart and say, okay, United probably has slightly better chances than Liverpool. They had the better chances. Like Pogba should have, probably should have and could have scored if not for Alisson's save. And also Bruno Fernandes, the one that he actually touched in from the cutback. Also same Alisson save as well. So these are the moments. These are a few moments. It's so overhyped that we were expecting a push and pull kind of game. But
on the other hand, on the other side, the Manchester United defense managed Salah, Mane, and Firmino well.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm proud.
Yes.
I'm also proud of our defense actually. Considering that both is midfielder. Both midfielders
that
are
goes
also,
up also.
Yes, that goes up. I was at the point of time in the game, I was thinking, how come Hendo and Firmino is attacking? Who's at the back? Yeah. So it was. I am quite proud of our defense as well. Nobody may say this, but Hendo and Fab, good job.
Now's the time to talk about the social media videos that we see of VVD.
Oh yeah, there's VVD doing keep-ups on the field, and then he's also cycling,
so
training.
perhaps his injury is not as bad as you guys fear.
Yes, me and Mel
From
was
the video,
mentioning this.
The video.
It still requires surgery. That means it's still bad.
Okay.
It's just that probably not as bad as a full rupture or very bad rupture like that lah.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank
looks
God.
good. The video looks good and
and
gives hope to Liverpool fans.
I mean, for me, like, I don't want them to push him to come back. I'd rather he take his time. This season is so topsy-turvy that if he comes back also, right, I think I don't know how much difference he can make.
But I think it looks better than seeing him in a bed and with a cast.
Yeah, correct.
You know,
yeah,
him doing doing cycling and playing with the ball.
Yeah,
juggling the ball
on the field.
Yeah, it looks good.
Doing training, it looks good already. I'm very thankful already.
Yeah. So good job, VVD, on your road to recovery.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully you come back because we miss your. I mean, I like how he played.
Yeah, man. Both of us have him in our FIFA 21.
I'm a defender. I play as a defender.
Yeah.
So I really respect defenders who play
like
well,
him,
right?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, and no lah. What are you talking about? Fantasy League?
No lah. Our FIFA 21.
Yes.
You also have. I also have.
FIFA 21 FUT.
So because like Mel said, he's a ball playing defender. So he gives another dimension to our attack as well. Right?
Yes, correct.
So that's the one that is crucial, and at the moment with our front three misfiring. Yeah.
Liverpool has not been doing too well in the past few games as well. A lot of draws, like Mel says.
Yeah, man.
3 draws and that 1 loss to Southampton. I think that's why they are 4th. The points are not there. The 3 points, they are not raking up the 3 points.
Yeah, man.
Yep. It's fine. They are still up at the top 5 compared to Arsenal, so it's fine. And another fitness update is Jota. What about Jota?
Jota should be coming back lah. Yeah, him and Matip, they are also on the road to recovery as well.
Soon, within this month.
Yeah, hopefully lah. Same thing. Any injury, right? We don't want them to be rushed lah. Especially Matip. Jota may be slightly tougher. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But Matip, as we know, he is quite a glass player. We don't want him to be rushed back and then playing suddenly raise his hand and just get substituted. So I'd rather they take their time with him lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Transfer news. Ozil is out.
Yeah.
Most probably to Fenerbahce. It has been a quiet January transfer window.
It is very quiet.
As expected though.
Yes.
That there's not much signing going to happen in January. It's usually the case, right? Even though there are signings, it will not be those high level players kind of signing. Yeah. But Ozil is out. Fenerbahce doing his medical. He's in Turkey right now, and most probably is, I think, 99% done. Socrates, he's out as well, out from Arsenal. he's one of the players I like and respect. Because of his spirit.
Yeah.
Defender.
He may be a bit
spirit.
blurred at the defense, but he's
slow.
quite hard.
He's slow, but he has the spirit. So I mean, all the best, Socrates. Ozil, all the best also lah.
It's like the ghost of Christmas past. Already passed.
Yeah, we don't have Ozil. Maybe the curse is lifted. Is maybe because no more cloudy skies.
With him at the back of the mind, a lot of players and fans especially thinking, we got Ozil, we never play him. We got Ozil, we never play him. So it just riles up the emotions, you know.
Yeah.
So now it's a clean slate. Okay, Ozil go already.
Yeah.
So now let's just focus on the current team.
Out of the country.
Yeah.
Out of mind.
Yes. So now it's like Partey is back as well.
Partey is back.
Right. So
assisted over.
There you go.
Yep.
So it's like now let's focus on the current team for Arsenal and
the youngsters.
Yes. Saka, Tierney,
Smith Rowe. Yeah. No, I think attitude is very important. Attitude is very important. I think there are a lot of toxic players in Arsenal. So slowly Arteta is trying to get rid of the dead weight. But of course, with multi-million-dollar contracts, it's not easy, right? It's not easy.
Yeah.
Why you sigh as if you have you're stuck with some multi-million-dollar
I
players?
wish I can be a multi-million-dollar player stuck in the team. Don't get me wrong, guys. If I can be stuck in the team, never play, never mind. 1 million a month is fine. Right?
I thought Liverpool is stuck with some multi-million-dollar player that they don't want.
That's the thing. We have a lot of players that we want to play, but injured. And then some of them they haven't warm up to the game yet, like Taki and all that, right? So Klopp has always been the kind of manager that plays the team that he trusts the most to do the bidding or do the tactics that he already deployed on the field. So that's what he keeps on doing. He wants the German precision, the continuous workings of the normal player without changing anything. Yes. So sorry, what advertisement? So basically,
German precision.
Yes, he don't want to change any of the tactics lah, unless have to. But this season he has to change a lot. Really a lot, right? So that screws up a lot of our gameplay, and now
Manchester United is taking advantage of that. So they, but I can say that Manchester City is definitely going. I mean, like Farid says, right? Manchester City is still a contender.
Yes, they are. They are
playing very well.
They are still a team to beat.
Quality football.
Yep.
They are playing quality football. They are still a team to beat, and they are climbing up quietly, slowly. Right? So Manchester United fans enjoy the moment. I mean, even though Manchester United is top, right? The fans also like quiet,
they're coming out already. Slowly. Because now the sun shining in their face, so they're like,
No, they scared. They scared that it will bite back, so they don't celebrate first. That's why it's a bit like,
that's true.
Okay, but let's stay humble.
That's true.
Yeah. It's only the how many game? It's only the 18 game. So far, I never heard the Manchester United fans talk like that. No? Last time, we talk
they were,
the league lah.
I think they were quiet. I see some stories, Instagram stories, Facebook stories and all that. Posts starting to come out. Starting to come out
from the cave.
Yeah. So they're starting to come out. So we welcome you all. Come celebrate. This league is very interesting, right? This season is like very topsy-turvy. Come and join the league lah. Come and join. Yeah.
I'm not even top 5.
Yeah.
My team is not even top 5.
Look at this. Yeah, no shame already.
Used to it already.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, join.
30 years never win anything. See, don't care already. Come on, just win lah. One time win, that's it lah.
So if you know of any topics or you think there are topics that you want us to discuss, do let us know in the comments below, and we will talk about it, whether injuries, as long as it's EPL.
Yes.
So we are all clubs.
2 most hyped up games upcoming. First one will be Everton hosting Leicester City at Goodison Park.
This is Everton has been winning again.
Yeah, man.
Back to winning ways.
Yep. Yeah, Everton is back now. Not say back now lah. There was a time when they actually suffering some losses
had
and
a
all
blink,
that.
right? Yeah.
Then now it's like they are regrouping. Even Leicester City,
Yes.
a bit inconsistent, but the
correct.
past 6 games they have been unbeaten in the league. And
Well, they have proven themselves. They have beaten Spurs. They have beaten Chelsea. So Leicester are beating the big clubs.
Yes.
They are no longer. I don't say that. Ever since they won the league and they have Brendan Rodgers, you can say that they are a top 5 team in the EPL.
Yeah.
So you cannot say they are like a top 10.
Last time, huh?
Not like last time anymore. After they won the league onwards, you can say that they can beat any of the top, the traditional top 4.
Constantly,
Especially this season.
Because right now they have the attacking mind or the tactics of Brendan Rodgers, and then the players are performing.
They got the right players though.
They got the right players.
Madison, they got Tielemans. We keep saying Vardy
of course.
and all that.
So they are actually performing very well.
Yeah.
In fact,
it's not easy, you look at Wolves, you look at Crystal Palace, you look at Aston Villa. It's not easy to maintain,
These are the ones that are inconsistent, right? They go through up and down, but now they are actually going down. But of course, the rest are not like the rest. Leicester City is still maintaining.
Yeah.
They are beating the big boys. They are actually surviving the lower ones, unlike us, lose to some of the smaller ones. But they are performing well, and now they are in the top 5.
But I think this is more of a test for Everton. If this is their first season with their new manager, with their new players, right?
Yep.
It is a test for them. How do they fare against team like Leicester?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have been on fire. Then after that, it kind of dimmed down a bit. Correct. Then after that, of course, they have the injuries and all that.
Yes.
But again, Liverpool, it's no excuse, right? Liverpool has the injuries as well. So
that's true.
Mental strength.
Probably
As a
that's the main point. Mental strength.
Mental
How Klopp drills Liverpool to be the team with mental strength. We see last season we fight to the last minute, not giving up and all that. It boils down to the mental strength of the players. He wants us to play to a point where we don't, even if the mental strength is waning, the body will just keep on going.
Right. And you're playing every 3-4 days.
Yeah, man.
How do you maintain that mental strength as well? Whether you are tired, physically tired, but you have to, it helps, right? When you're physically tired, that 50-50 ball, it comes down to mental. How badly you want it or not. So this is their test against Leicester to show that they are serious, and this is their first season, right? So they want to start off and say, okay, we are serious about it. We want to be in the top 8 or top 6 with our new manager and the new players.
What's your prediction?
I feel that Leicester will win.
Talk so much about Everton, but in the end,
I say it's a test.
Yeah, Leicester City
will fail.
Leicester City. I think this is the game for Leicester City lah. But they may be troubled a bit by Everton, but I think they'll take home the cake.
Ancelotti has instilled a strategy for Everton. Can see there is a strategy. There's a form, right? There's form. Wait, Kevin Lewin is still injured, right? I sold him off already for fantasy.
75%.
75%.
From what I see for the fantasy league, he's 75% chance of playing. Yellow color, not red, so still fine.
So
he may be playing. But that's the thing. He started off so well, scoring here and there, but after that, he starts to win. Now, so it's unlike Vardy, it's proven. So many seasons, Jamie Vardy has been scoring. He's the main target for Leicester City, and he has been scoring consistently.
But that's the difference, right? Because what we see in Everton is a form, right? When the ball is in this situation, we know what to do. That's Ancelotti's job. He creates the situation whereby you react. How do you react? There's a template, right? Arteta also does that. It's just that why you keep crossing Arsenal, right? Okay, never mind. Going back to this. So there's a format. There's a template. In every scenario, there's a template. What you don't see is the fighting spirit in Everton. I feel I don't see the fighting spirit or that push, that last 10 minutes of saying that let's not give up. Like the Manchester United of the 90s and the Liverpool of now. I think it's a work in progress. So in that said, right, Leicester has more fight in them.
Leicester has more grit.
Has more grit.
He has more grit. Because if you're taking a player to player, paper to paper, right, the team, right, it's maybe quite even. But the way Leicester City has been playing, they are more well-oiled. They are more, the players know what they're doing. Like say, maybe certain templates, but each of them has been playing with each other for quite some time.
Longer than Everton.
Yeah, longer than Everton. And some of the new players still. But I think they probably welcome the new tactics from Brendan Rodgers better. So they're playing better. Yeah, the way they runs and all that. I think Leicester win. Maybe 3-1.
As long as Madison scores, I'm happy.
Because you have it in the... I got Kevin Louis inside, but I don't think so he will make a difference. Maybe just one goal. I just get 6 points. Yeah, Kevin Louis. Yeah, I still have. If you play, just get 1 point. So that means 3-1, Kevin Louis score 1. That's all I want. Kevin Louis score 1 goal, lose, never mind.
Schmeichel is Leicester. Leicester, right? Schmeichel save as much as you can. But win lah.
I got my Schmeichel also. I will put Schmeichel in my fantasy team. Next big game, so we'll touch, of course, Spurs at 5th spot, hosting Liverpool at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This one can go either way because both teams is really at a childlike form. Both teams has not been performing well for the past few games. Liverpool, I think we only after the Crystal Palace game and the Aston Villa kids, we haven't scored. I think we have scored 1 goal only. Spurs, past 3 games, I think they haven't won. Same thing lah. So
you guys didn't score much, the last 4 games.
Our front 3 is on a
dry spell.
Imagine that before the Crystal Palace game, Boy Firmino scored I think 2 goals, right? And then Mane scored 1. Mane hasn't scored any goals for 9 games. We didn't mention it much because he's still very, very much involved in the game. Bobby, okay lah. He's my favorite player in Liverpool. So criticizing him is, I will say he's not his usual self. That's all I can say. Other than that, Salah, a lot of people are criticizing Salah still. Selfish and all that, but you have to think the front 3, right? He's the one who is still this season scoring regularly. So you criticize him as much as you want, he's still the one who's performing amongst the front 3. When these 3 are supposed to score, he's the only one who's doing his job.
Is it possible that the opponents are nullifying and know what Liverpool is about? And also last season, there was a lot of Robertson, R1 Cross and TAA's R1 Cross.
Yes. So this, okay, from what I take, right, because of the way that me and Matt has discussed this before, because of the way that that TAA has not been performing very well. Recently, he has been more consistent in defense. His defense has been a bit better, better performing in defense, but a bit better, not so very good lah. But his foraging forward, his crosses were very inaccurate. Not so much crosses except for against Manchester United game, which is quite a good sight that I can see. Other than that, always these 2, they always switch to each other.
Yes.
So now because TAA is not performing very well, it's all the way ball down to the left side. The right side is always down to Salah. So it's very easy to mark already. Salah, Robertson. Salah, Robertson. So it becomes a very easy thing to mark. That's why I really am glad Thiago is back on our side, because he will open a new dimension in our attack.
Hopefully there's a new dimension. Against Manchester United, I don't see any overlapping runs by TAA or even Robertson.
That's why.
So there's no really confusion for the opponents. Right? Last season, they were overlapping. They were crossing here. They were
suddenly they were switched.
Their positioning is fluid.
So the way
it's not happening
this time around, and it has been because ever since TA comes back from injury last season, and all this while I think with the 2 centre backs gone, Gomez, I think all 3 lah, Matip and VVD, these 2 right back and left back, right? They are also having the defense in the back of the mind. So it's always you're still having that hole at the back of the mind. That's why when they want to forage forward, right, they are trying to be cautious as well, not to get caught. That's why it's not performing.
For Spurs, the danger man, of course, as usual, Kane. Son. Then it comes down to Mourinho's tactics. What
See what he
tactics
wants to
will
play.
he employ?
Yeah.
Hey, one more minute of extra time also he can sub in
He
can bring in
He
a sub.
bring 2 subs.
He
He
bring
bring
in
2
two
subs. 2 subs, I think. The
I
last
saw
game.
one sub only.
One sub, yeah.
Oh,
the last
it's
one.
two sub.
I think he bring it a few minutes before. He was bringing 1 sub,
And the
after that he bring in 1 sub.
clock was running.
Yep.
By the time the sub coming, already reached the extra time already.
Yep. Correct.
So this is
that's
Mourinho,
right. This is Mourinho, man.
the master
Mourinho.
tactician.
Yeah. The last time they met, of course, Liverpool won 2-1. That one we won at Anfield. Last minute goal by Firmino as well, which was really
The better team lost, huh?
that one we were all keep on attacking them. They were trying to play counter attack. So this time I'm not too sure, because if
I'm
let's
pretty
say
sure Mourinho is smarter now.
if he employs the same tactics, right? Now Henderson is going to be playing with Fab in the middle. So our midfield hopefully can handle their midfield, because their midfield is very physical.
Yeah.
They got Sissoko.
They have like 9 defenders.
Yeah.
That one whole team.
And all of them can go forward also. So have to be very careful. Yeah.
So what is your feeling for the game?
I feel like we can win. I have a stronger feeling in terms of winning than drawing. So we may not lose, but more likelihood draw. But I feel can win. You know, like macam 70% is more to draw and winning. The 30% is loss.
I think both teams will be cautious. So I would say it's another dull draw.
Overhype again.
Overhype, and then
Again Mourinho some more. You are just defending. Just keep defending.
you guys are not scoring.
Yeah.
They keep on defending.
Yes.
And they are not attacking.
Yeah.
I mean, I think your defense can handle Son and Kane lah.
Probably.
I feel you all can handle. So nullify each other. I think it's a draw.
But the only thing we have, the extra, the last game we don't have, Thiago.
Okay.
So hopefully he can find a very delightful kind of pass.
Yeah.
Unlock that bus that Mourinho brings to Spurs Stadium and just...
He is quite impressive.
Huh?
He is quite
you find
impressive.
he's good?
I feel he's quite good, but the thing is that if he's good, around him are not playing well, it's really...
No use, huh?
Yeah, it's really no use. He can only death stare the referee for
Yeah,
so long.
oh, that one I can feel you. You go and see back the video. Or Thiago opens his eyes and just stare.
He has the heart. He has the heart.
Oh, yeah.
He has the heart.
Man.
He has the skill. He has the speed. He has the stamina. It's just that if he's alone, somebody have to step up, right?
Yeah, but in midfield, who else we got? We got Gini and him left. The other two main midfielders, Hendo and Fab, is being tasked to be in the defense, right? Unless of course we got Rhys Williams or Nathaniel Phillips to come in the middle, or if Matip is back, I don't know whether he's going to be back or not. Then at least we will have Hendo being pushed up. So Hendo with Gini and Thiago, something like that. Wow, that will be interesting lah.
What I would like to see is Thiago drifting between Mane and Salah.
Salah, but he's
Salah.
The thing is that Thiago is not the player who drifts forward. He's the deep lying one.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's always like deep lying, and he will pick that pass, that overhead pass. Or he's the kind of player. But
like David Luiz,
like David Luiz. But against United, he did go forward a bit. He did go forward a bit and play some delightful 1-2s and all that. So more of this. Yeah, I hope he can unlock.
Hopefully.
That's the difference.
I mean, I always feel that you cannot go against Spurs through the middle.
Yeah.
If it's against Mane, or if you have Mane and you have Salah, you should have that combination. So Thiago with Mane, or Thiago goes near Salah.
Yeah. But our front three now is very blunt.
Yeah.
So that's the only worry.
One-dimensional.
Yes.
Very easily to defend. So we'll see. If you're a Spurs fan, let us know what you think. Let us know your prediction, what you think of Mourinho's tactics so far. Because Heikel has told us that, Mourinho has to win something.
Yeah.
with his style of play, people can be patient about it.
Yeah, but
Fans can be patient about
the
it.
fans are not, right?
Yeah,
the
they're
fans
not
are
because you need to get the results.
Yes.
You need to win something to justify
The
this negative play.
negative football. Yeah, correct. Yeah.